guys, I'm Aveline. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So it's a little bit late just in case my voice sounds a little bit rougher than usual, but it's just really late. I am literally getting up in not a lot of hours because tomorrow I'm having my wisdom tooth removed. The one I've been talking about, the little culprit, I'm having it removed tomorrow. So I really wanted to do this voiceover obviously before that happens because I feel like I don't want to talk tomorrow at any point. I think it might actually be a little bit painful. I don't know what to expect. I've only heard, luckily because in my last video I said that I didn't want to hear any horror stories. I still don't. So please, if you have any horror stories with wisdom tooth removals, please don't tell me. I had braces for 4 years or something, a very long time, and I literally fear dentists now, so any horror story, please don't tell me. It's just gonna make everything worse. But it's happening tomorrow, and I really wanted to get this voiceover done before I go to bed because tomorrow is gonna be a pretty busy day. So yeah, that is why I'm up quite late, but it is what it is. However, today we are decorating this apartment. It's Penny Pizzaz's apartment. It's one of my favorite ones to decorate, but I didn't go for the usual floor plan that I go for normally because I just really wanted to. I've been going for that floor plan, although I do change up the layout of the common room, I have been going for that floor plan quite a lot lately, so I wanted to switch it up. So I went with something that I might have gone for before, I don't remember, but basically I've moved the rooms around, and the bathroom is where it usually is because I feel like it makes sense. It's right next to the front door, although this time you do have to go through the kitchen to get to the bathroom, but there was a nice little spot right there for a door, so I just kind of went for it. And yeah, other than that, the bedrooms are, one is a little bit bigger than it usually is and the other one is a little bit smaller, so I've kind of tried to distribute the space a little bit better than I usually would, because when I go for this apartment and I make it for more than just one sim, so I have 2 bedrooms. One bedroom is usually a lot bigger than the other one, and I kind of want it to be a little bit more even today because we are actually decorating this apartment for a pair of opposite twins. So I was like, if this is going to be for twins, I need it to be I need the rooms to be a little bit more evenly distributed, because otherwise there's gonna be some serious sibling rivalry going on in this apartment, and I'm not here for it. I have 3 siblings myself, a brother and 2 sisters. I don't want to deal with it. So now that we have sibling rivalry at all, actually, we're pretty actually supportive of each other, I want to say. There's no rivalry whatsoever. We have our reasons. But I feel like with twins living together like this, there definitely be something going on. Because you know how, siblings can fight and stuff. It's natural if you do. It's completely normal. But I don't want to have it in this apartment. So they are opposites in the way that one is very into art and is a plant lover. They have 2 easels in their bedroom and some candles and stuff, lots of candles actually, some fairy lights in the windows, a little bit more on the boho side, I want to say. And then the other one is more into modern contemporary furniture, and they are a musical nerd, basically. So I have used a little bit of a few pieces of the Star Wars pack in this apartment just for decor pieces, so you can download it and none of the furniture will disappear if you don't have Star Wars, just so you know. But I've placed a few droids here and there and some spaceships and stuff because I felt like what could kind of make it really seem like this sim is a huge nerd or a geek, if you will. And I decided to go for the Star Wars items because, Star Wars is a little bit geeky, and there's nothing wrong with being a geek or a nerd, by the way. That's a positive word here on the channel, so I just want to point that out. So yeah, we're not necessarily going for, maybe the plant-loving artist is a little bit of a stereotype, but I feel like a musical geek is not really. And sometimes I like to decorate for stereotypes, but sometimes it's also just fun to add a little bit of a twist to it, if you will. I myself actually consider myself a musical geek, if you will. So I feel like not color scheme wise, the second room definitely wouldn't be for me, but hobby wise, yes, except I'd be more into like Marvel superheroes instead of Star Wars possibly, so. But yeah, that is pretty much what we're doing today. And then for the common rooms, for the kitchen, I try to make it look like they had a kitchen that was sort of like just ready when they moved into the apartment, like you'd usually experience in real life. Often kitchens are, or most of the time, at least here in Denmark, the kitchens are kind of already built into the apartments. The same with houses, it kind of comes with the houses as well. So you can decide to renovate the kitchen if you want to, but there's always like an actual fully functioning kitchen, fridge, stove, everything. And the same counts for bathrooms as well. So I try to do that with the bathroom in this apartment too. Just basically make it look like it's more like a standard kind of bathroom. So they have their own clutter in there and also their own, what's it called, like floor mat or whatever, bath mat. I actually don't remember what it's called. But other than that, you know, like chairs and the bookcase in the kitchen and all the other stuff except from the island counters as well are stuff that they've brought to the apartment. So their common areas are decorated in a more modern kind of style, so mid-century modern, because I felt like that just kind of fit the apartment. So they have mid-century modern stuff in the kitchen especially, and then I used a mix of different things in the living room. I think you saw it just before. There was some eco lifestyle couches in there, but I also used a fair amount of a fair amount. I think I just used a bookcase and what was the other one? Sort of like a bookcase plus TV combo from Tiny Living. I love those items. I love the Tiny Living items. I can't get enough of them. I actually wish that pack came with more furniture because that furniture is so nice. It's right up my alley, but it's also literally inspired by Danish hygge, so it kind of makes sense because that's right up my alley too, you know. It is me. It's in my blood. It's, you know, it's culture here, I suppose. It's fine, whatever. But I would love more of those items. I don't think it's gonna happen. I just would love more of them. Less Murphy beds, more other stuff. Like more office stuff maybe. That would be great. I don't know. So anyways, this is the first one of the two bedrooms. This one, in case you hadn't noticed, is for the artist who's also a plant lover. So I actually gave them a leaf wall. I've realized that I hadn't used that wall for the longest time and I love it. I don't know, it's just, I love the pattern on it. I used to use it in gray like all the time and then I just stopped. I often do that with items. I find myself using a lot of the same items over and over and over, and then literally from one build to the next, I'll just stop using them. So it's happened with both that wallpaper, but it's also happened with this one actually, the Parenthood one. I used to use it all the time and then I decided to change something up, like teen rooms now they don't have their own individual wallpaper anymore, so I use the one that I've used around the whole house or something. So I don't know, I haven't used this wallpaper in a while as well, but I love it. It's nice. It comes in a lot of nice swatches as well. So this is the music loving geek, the music loving Star Wars lover, whatever. And in here we go for a little bit more of like a rougher kind of feel to the interior. Of course, they have, instead of easels, they have music instruments. So I think they ended up with like 3 guitars and the keyboard here as well. I was trying to find a lot of the music themed posters too, and then we're going for black, red, and a little bit of white in here too, but mainly like black and red. I don't know. I don't actually really like that color combination. There's something about it that's just a little bit cliche to me. I don't know how to explain it. Please don't take offense if it's one of your favorites. It's just personal preference. It's just not for me. I used to be obsessed with like white, black, and red kitchens when I was younger, and now I just can't handle it. Like I can't stand it. I don't know what happened. I'm fine with it though. So, and then the last room that we are decorating is of course the bathroom. I remembered it today. I actually almost forgot. That's happened before, but it didn't happen today. I almost forgot, but I did remember. So this is the last room we're decorating, so I'm gonna wrap up this voiceover now. If you like this apartment, it'll be on the gallery soon. If it's not up already, I might be asleep right now. I don't really know. If it's not there, you know, check back later on. It'll be linked in the description down below. And alright, my ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.
You can do better. I dare you to be wilder.